Now, you all know from, if you've been on the show very long, you all know that Batman and I go round and round. And yet I agree with everything he says, just don't agree with the way he says it. Just don't agree with the way he teaches it. Just don't agree with the way he approaches it. But guess what? He's exactly right. He's exactly right. You've heard me say that. I totally agree. Now shut up. Because we're tired of hearing it.
I think several people have said that.
Well, I mean, you know, what's the point? Go, if you want to do that, go get a talkshoe call and go make a deal at Truth Radio or Republic Broadcast Network and get on the radio and talk about it. Go get a program somewhere and start teaching it. Affect people's lives for the positive. Don't sit back on the sideline and affect people negatively in some other context. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't comprehend the thought process.
Hello, kiddies. Meet the Joker.
Gary, this is the guy named Batman.
Okay, Batman.
I'm called Batman. I answer to Batman. A name's another issue. I thought, anyway, but maybe I'm mistaken. Enlighten me. What's the difference between a name and what one's called? Could be in a name, claiming ownership, and could be that be the problem?
Jesus Christ,
What, copywriting names? No, I don't think so. If that's ad, Batman, you had a question?
Yeah. Could it be as simple as the reason why it's a police state in the so-called United States and stuff? It's because everybody's at war? Could it be because they're claiming ownership? Because they're claiming a name? Could it be that simple?
I can't find anything except speculative articles that suggest that's true. We are a nation of laws, and we've been misled into believing that what is enacted by Congress and enacted by the administrative agencies are actually laws when in fact they're rules. And our submission is, as I explained, is because we are duped into administrative agency court. Congress recognized in 1946 that they were creating a fourth branch of government.
Spare me that, okay?
Now, copywriting name.
The question is.
Copywriting name.
The question is. Here's another question for you, okay? Spare us that other stuff. Do you believe everything people tell you? Could it be the problem is, you know, you say people misleaded us into being where we're at today. Could it be we just thought it was more comfortable to follow people instead of listening to what the heart says and neglected to ask the proper questions at the moment, to take the proper path at the moment? Could it be our own fault?
Well, I think if somebody comes up with substance to support an argument such as copywriting your name, I would look at that what they brought up to do it. But if it's just speculative, saying that that's true, I know a lot of people that have tried to copyright their name and been fined heavily or gone to jail.
Well, there you go. They're claiming ownership. Where's the argument? Are you assuming? Wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Are you assuming that I'm trying to create an argument here?
Well, I'm not sure what you're trying to get at, but you know, they're not claiming ownership by putting you in jail. Let's say you go on a traffic ticket and you argue.
Wait a minute. No, excuse me. You're not sure what I'm trying to get at, so you're going to tell me your opinion of something instead of. Would it be more proper to ask me what's the point? Where am I trying to go with this? Instead of trying to tell me.
Well, I think I know where you're trying to go, and I think I've heard people try and go there for a long time, but you just tried to twist that into saying they own you because you got fined or went to jail. But no, the original issue was, say, a traffic ticket.
Oh. Boy, you're a beauty, but I love you, brother. Don't let me get in the way of your happiness and success. Anyway, I think I had enough. Thanks.
You all know that Batman and I go round and round. And yet I agree with everything he says, just don't agree with the way he says it. But guess what? He's exactly right. He's exactly right. You've heard me say that. I totally agree.